Imagine being able to change your destiny with a single decision. One simple yes or no that could alter your entire life. Elcin Sangu turned down the role that made her a star twice. And if it weren't for the director's persistence, she might have never been discovered. How did this happen? And why did her career take a downturn after her meteoric rise to fame? Watch this video until the end, and you'll uncover the truth about Turkey's most mysterious red-haired actress. Elcin Sangu was born on August 13, 1985, in the Turkish city of Izmir. Unfortunately, her parents' marriage was short-lived, and they divorced when Elcin was very young. Her father was not involved in her upbringing, and although her mother had her at a young age, she never remarried. Elcin was extremely protective of her mother and did not welcome her attempts to rebuild her personal life. The actress has no siblings. Elcin is of Circassian descent from both her mother's and father's sides, and was raised in a household steeped in Circassian traditions, surrounded by a large circle of female relatives. From an early age, they told her she would achieve great success in her career. The family motto was, "If you can't do it, don't start. But if you do, give it 100%. Perhaps it was this philosophy that helped her succeed. There were no professional singers in her family, but as a child, Elcin often listened to her aunt sing traditional Circassian songs. It was then that she decided she wanted to become an opera singer. She studied opera at Mersin University's conservatory, but quickly realized that a career in opera was not something she wanted to pursue for life. So, she enrolled at one of Turkey's largest universities, Yeditepe University, in the Faculty of Fine Arts. While studying at the university, Elcin performed in various theater productions and received offers to act in films. However, she turned them down, feeling unready to appear on screen. Finally, in 2010, the aspiring actress decided to set aside her doubts and give television a try. Her first role was a small part in the TV series Time Goes By. Although her character wasn't a lead, this project became a stepping stone for her, introducing her to the world of television production. She enjoyed the experience, and by 2012, she landed one of the main roles in the youth drama, What Size Does Love Wear? The following year, she appeared in the multi-episode drama, A Love Story. In 2014, the historical drama series Kurt Sayet and Alexandra, based on the novel of the same name, premiered on television. The lead roles were played by Kıvanç Tatlıtuğ and Farah Zeynep Abdullah. Although Elcin's role was not a leading one, the show gained immense popularity, making her known beyond her home country of Turkey. But true fame was still ahead. The following year marked a turning point in Elcin's career. First, she landed the lead role in the series Shaken by Love. The plot was quite conventional. A beautiful girl from a wealthy family falls in love with a man whose financial status is far from ideal. Her family opposes their relationship, forcing the lovers to flee in pursuit of happiness. Elcin's co-star in the series was Kadir Doğulu. Then, fortune truly smiled upon her. She landed the role that would make her a star in the romantic comedy series Love for Rent. However, things could have gone very differently for Elcin. In an interview, she admitted that she had turned down the role twice before finally accepting it, thanks to the director's persistence. The story follows Daphne, a young woman who, due to unforeseen circumstances, finds herself in financial trouble and is forced to work as a waitress instead of pursuing her dreams. One day, she crosses paths with Omar, a young businessman who draws her into his family's intrigues. Her on-screen partner was Barış Arduç, and their chemistry was so well received by the audience that the series was renewed for a second season. 2015 turned out to be an exceptionally successful year for Elcin. Her performance in Love for Rent earned her numerous Turkish Film Awards in categories such as Best Actress and Breakthrough of the Year. Her on-screen partnership with Barış was also named Best Couple of the Year. Even after the show ended, fans were relentless, demanding that producers cast Elcin and Barış together in another project. Generally, there is an unwritten rule in the industry that actors who play a romantic couple in one project should not be paired together again in a similar role. However, due to overwhelming fan pressure, the producers made an exception. In 2017, Sangu and Ardush reunited on screen, this time in the feature-length romantic comedy Time of Happiness. Their characters were complete opposites. Elcin's Ada was a strong, responsible woman who had learned from past mistakes, while Barsh's Mert lived in the moment, afraid to face his past. Love brought them together, but they had to overcome certain challenges to be truly happy. The film was lighthearted and received generally positive reviews. It seemed like Elcin's career would only continue to rise after such success, but things took an unexpected turn. In 2018, she decided to take a risk and accepted the role of a vampire in the supernatural series Immortals. It was an unusual project for Turkish television. The story followed a 164-year-old vampire named Mia, played by Elcin Sangu, who dreamed of becoming human again. Along with her mentor, Carmen, played by Salma Ergay, she arrives in Istanbul. To regain her humanity, she must kill Dimitri, portrayed by Kerem Bürsin, the very vampire who turned her. However, he is incredibly powerful, making this mission far from easy. The two women receive help from Numel, a kind-hearted vampire who has rejected his dark nature. As you might have guessed, the series did not gain much popularity. Despite this, Elcin later stated in interviews that she was happy to have had the experience of working on such a project, even if it failed to find a loyal audience. She then appeared in the TV drama Crash, alongside Kıvanç Tatlıtuğ, Alperen Duymaz, and Melissa Ağuz Pamuk. Unfortunately, despite its star-studded cast, the show received mixed reviews. Viewers criticized its slow pacing and weak character development, which even strong actors couldn't save from failure. What followed was a series of disappointments, films, and TV shows that were quickly canceled due to low ratings. In 2019, the Netflix comedy film Layla Everlasting premiered. The movie had an amusing premise: a housewife, her husband, and a family therapist, played by Elcin, become entangled in an unhealthy love triangle. The husband decides to get rid of his wife so he can be with his young mistress, but each attempt ends in failure. The wife proves to be surprisingly resilient, while the husband finds himself in increasingly absurd situations. The following year, Elcin played Layla, a jilted bride, in the series Good Day, Bad Day. Layla and Sarp were about to get married, but something unexpected happened, and he left her. Years later, Layla, now a wedding planner, is hired by a bride to be named Melissa. Unaware of their past, Melissa wants Layla to organize her wedding to Sarp, and Layla has no idea whose wedding she's planning. The series was canceled after just 6 episodes. Another drama, Flames of Lies, was cut even shorter, ending after only 5 episodes. Fans were heartbroken and struggled to understand what was happening to her career. Finally, Elcin starred in the psychological drama The Stickman. This series stood out because it was based on a real case from a psychiatrist's practice. The story explored addiction, codependency, and deep-seated childhood trauma. It was filled with arguments, tears, and moments that defied logic. However, as expected from Turkish productions, it featured beautiful scenery, sets, and cinematography. This show was suited only for fans of the genre. While the first season had decent ratings, the second season completely flopped, leading to its premature cancellation. Despite this, Elcin remains undeterred. She has returned to the theater, taking part in 2 stage productions. She is still beloved in Turkey and continues to receive new acting offers. Additionally, she actively supports actresses facing discrimination, as she has dealt with biases herself. For years, there was a stereotype that a red-haired actress could never play a kind-hearted character. Today, similar discrimination affects actresses with larger body types. It's extremely rare to see a plus-size woman in a leading romantic role, and if it does happen, the character's weight is often portrayed negatively, as something she must change in order to find happiness. This not only robs talented actresses of great roles, but also instills harmful beliefs in young audiences, reinforcing the idea that only conventionally beautiful women can be happy. Sangu is fighting against this injustice and stands in solidarity with actresses battling discrimination based on appearance. Personal life. When it comes to her personal life, Elcin Sangu is quite private and prefers not to answer journalists' questions about her significant other. After the success of Love for Rent, fans were eager to see the lead actors, Elcin and Barshi, become a real-life couple. However, in reality, both actors had their own relationships. Despite Elcin and Bar repeatedly denying any romantic involvement, many fans of their on-screen romance refused to accept this and held on to hope that they would eventually break up with their respective partners and start dating. Whether fortunately or unfortunately, that never happened. Since 2011, Elcin Sangu has been in a relationship with a man named Yunus Öztekin, who is 10 years older than her. He worked as a top executive at a major Turkish company and had no ties to the entertainment industry. They met through mutual friends. Over the years, the media has speculated multiple times about their alleged breakups, but these rumors have always turned out to be nothing more than tabloid fiction. Elcin and Yunus consider themselves a family, even though they are not officially married. The couple also has no children. In 2019, paparazzi caught up with Elcin and asked her about marriage. She revealed that she had already received a proposal long ago and that the decision on when to have the wedding was entirely up to her. However, now it's 2025, and she still hasn't delighted her fans with a wedding dress moment. Interesting facts. Elcin is not only an actress, but also a talented artist. She recently started painting in the fantasy genre. Elcin admitted that if she hadn't become an actress, she would have chosen a career in medicine or law. She considers her heightened sense of justice to be her biggest flaw, as she gets angry and aggressive whenever she witnesses unfair or dishonest behavior. That was the biography of Elcin Sangu. But what lies ahead for her? Will she return to the heights of success? Only time will tell. What do you think? Can Elcin reclaim her place as one of Turkey's top stars? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, check out more biographies of Turkish celebrities. See you in the next episodes.